Okay, let's talk about the spiritual meaning of acne. Now, I was dealing with really bad cystic acne in the beginning of this year, and that was not my first time dealing with it. My first time dealing with cystic acne was back in 2020 after I stopped taking birth control. Now, I thought that this thing was mainly hormonal, so I was doing a lot of things to try to balance my hormones. I was also playing around with the skincare that I was using because I was thinking that it was that, and in all actuality, it was the internal state that I was embodying that was keeping my skin constantly breaking out. So when I got this book, The Secret Language of Your Body, and I looked up all the different types of acne that I was dealing with, I saw, okay, this goes a little bit deeper than what I thought was like just me being irritated and annoyed. I said, damn, this is really starting to affect my health, because if you don't know, like, acne is really just one of the first signs of something wrong inside. So it can snowball into something even bigger if you don't take it seriously. Once I realized what was going on internally and I started doing the inner work, then all of these other things started to unlock, like, oh shit, let me stop drinking alkaline water. Oh shit, let me slow down on the dairy, pretty much going dairy free, different things like that. But I did not get those like aha moments, let me do this, until I started to heal the internal. So it doesn't matter the diet that you start, it doesn't matter the products that you start using, until you actually address the root issue, you're not really going to see too much progress, or you might see progress now, but then it will come back later, as it did for me a few years later. So we're going to go through a few of the different acne problems that you might experience and see what the spiritual meanings of them are.
Okay, acne. Feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, insecure, unacceptable, rejected, not good enough, unworthy of love, holding on to self-hatred, trying to hurt and punish yourself for past mistakes, controlling, demanding unrealistic perfection from self, overly sensitive. And it says also see pimples, which we are going to see. Okay, pimples, frustration and angry outbursts, not getting what you want, feeling unaccepted and inadequate, not liking yourself, feeling provoked, irritated, teased, uncomfortable in your own skin. Rosacea was another thing, and I'm still healing from that. Shame, embarrassment, guilt, desire to be seen, acknowledged, and accepted, overwhelmed by feelings that you have been forbidden to express, trying to be good and to please others instead of exploring who you truly are, constantly doubting yourself and changing your mind.
Now, as you can see, there are some very common similarities between all of those things. And I had to sit myself down and be real with myself and say, okay, like, this is actually happening. I need to deal with these emotions and stop trying to just sweep them under the rug, or like think that they're not that big of a deal. Because for me, it was my dog. I needed to rehome my dog. I was way too stressed, and then I would get really bad thoughts because I just really wanted her to go. My husband wasn't ready to let her go. It was just this big internal battle that I was having, and I didn't feel like I can express it here, because one time I did, and it got like, it didn't really seem like people really understood. So it made me just tuck it in even more, which is what made my face start breaking out. So I think it's really important to note that no matter how small you think whatever it is irritating you, it's not that small. It's big because it's manifesting within your body, and you need to do something about it. So for me, I rehomed my dog, and literally things have been so much better, and I rehomed her like where I can still see her, which is amazing. So everything worked out in the best way possible. But until I really said, okay, this is a big deal, and let me stop acting like it's not, that's when I was truly able to heal. So if you are dealing with really bad acne, it's really time to sit down with yourself and realize that when you are criticizing or judging or punishing yourself, whatever it is that's going on internally, I need you to stop thinking that you're doing it to this version of you that you see in the mirror, and think about the fact that you're doing it to the little version of you, the 5-year-old version of you, baby you. Okay, And you wouldn't do that to a kid, so don't do that to yourself. You need to treat yourself like you are little you, because you are little you, essentially, okay? That is how you're going to heal that motherfucking acne. Okay, kick its ass to the motherfucking curb. And of course, if there's anything that is needed within your skincare, within your diet, whatever, you're going to be intuitively led to do that thing once you handle these emotions. So follow the breadcrumbs. And if you need help following the breadcrumbs, just ask your pendulum. And if you need help using a pendulum, check out my page.